This is so stupid. Our CIA, once again, just overthrew a government in the Middle East, one of the most unstable places in the world. We overthrew a regime that's been in place for over 50 years. AP News, quote, the Syrian government appears to have fallen in a stunning end to the 50-year rule of the Assad family after a lightning rebel offensive. Let me show you something about this lightning rebel offensive. They tried to do the exact same thing in 2012. Operation Timber Sycamore was a classified weapons supply and training program run by the United States Central Intelligence Agency, supported by the UK and some Arab intelligence services, including Saudi intelligence. The aim of the program was to remove Syrian President Bashar al-Assad from power. Launched in 2012 or 2013, it supplied money, weapons, and training to Syrian opposition groups fighting the Syrian government in a Syrian civil war. And of course, it was authorized by President Obama. So what happens just a few months later? ISIS is formed. If you take a look, Syria is right here in the Middle East, right next to Israel. Israel, Iran, Turkey, Iraq. So it's widely recognized that it was a mistake to overthrow Saddam Hussein. And I think everybody in the world acknowledges it was a mistake to overthrow the Shah of Iran, because Iran has been the biggest threat to us in the Middle East for the last 70 years now. So we just created another Iran in the region. And apparently this is legit. The head of the Syrian opposition war monitor said that President Bashar al-Assad had left the country for an undisclosed location, fleeing ahead of insurgents who said they had entered Damascus after a stunning advance across the country. Guys, let me tell you something. I do not believe for 1 second this is an organic protest or an organic revolution or an organic coup. This is 100% backed by the CIA, because they have always hated this guy. They've always hated Putin. They've always hated people that they can't explicitly control. And they're trying to say this in the name of spreading democracy. Every time they've done this, this has ended up in a worse situation in the country. Libya, Lebanon, you name it, Iraq. Every place they do this ends up in a worse situation. Then it's the excuse to go fight terrorists.